Hey y'all, I hope everybody is doing well. For those who will come in, please let me know if I'm echoing because I'm on my phone, so I don't want to be echoing too loud. This is just a quick little live. I just want to say hello. I don't know what's going on. I just got out of church, so I don't know who is live and what kind of drama has transpired since I haven't been on here in a few hours. So y'all have to some of y'all have to fill me in on what's going on now. It's always something new and exciting on YouTube. Yes, it's always something new. You can come out the I finna say come out the closet. You can come out the bushes. I always tell you, especially if I like you. Now if I don't, I don't know. We'll see. But you can come on out. Hey Joe, what's good? Yeah, you just getting out of church too? I I need to stay uh I need to really stay close to close to God and close to church, honey, because I tell you a lot of times I be want to go off and do stuff. Hey Meek Meek, what's good? And I know if I don't stay close, something bound to happen and it ain't good. Hey Mel, what's good? Salute to you. Tell your wife to sub up to me too. She might like my content. Yeah, I'm just leaving right now. I had a really good. I'm just gonna come on and speak to you guys. Hey everybody. Oh, let me take that down because I don't want the people knowing where I work. But they probably got a clip of it. Hi, how's everybody doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Now I'm gonna go back in my shell. I just want to say hello. Ooh, I hope. Shoot, I gotta take that down. I forgot all about that. These people would clip stuff up, find out where you work. Hey, young Riz, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, I had for those who missed it, I think well, hey, Andrea, what's good? I think I announced it. Tell me, guys, if I'm echoing, because I have a habit of echoing, especially when I'm in my car. Um, Let me just stop because I'm making too much noise. Um, I have a problem sometimes on this phone when I'm on here, and it's echoing all the time. And then sometimes it drops my calls and stuff like that. So, and I'm on my phone. I'm not at home on my laptop. So let me know if I'm echoing, guys. But back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Shoot, I had to hurry up and take that down real quick. These people be trying to call your job with their hateful self, trying to figure out what you got going on. Like I say, I don't play with nobody's job. I don't play with nobody trying to find anybody's information if they ain't bothering me. That's funny, Selena, because whenever I make a short video, I have to make sure I don't have my stuff on because you know how. Right. I do sound okay. What about now? Do I still sound muffled or I sound distant? Let me just to be on the safe side. I'm gonna take off. I'm enjoying this beautiful weather in Texas. Oh, what I was talking about, because sometimes I have like memory lapses as well. my memory, I forget what I'm saying at times. Hey, 27, what's popping? Oh, the interview that I did with Mr. Silverback King was awesome. It sounds fine. Okay. Um, it was awesome. I hope you guys check it out. Not so much to critique it because we have enough people for that, but just to kind of just check it out and see. I think it was a really great conversation. Um, he is a person that is very intuitive as well as he's just a thinker, and he was asking some really good questions. I felt really comfortable with him. Thank you, Young Griez. I think so too. The few people that were in there really enjoyed the interview. So, hey, Alif, what's good? I did not block you, so I have no problems. Nature of everything that I blocked them too in Gary's chat. I did not block. Well, I didn't block y'all though. But yeah. So nah, I don't go around blocking people in other people's chats. Now I'll block you on my own, but not on other people's chat. I like to get people's permission now because you don't want no misunderstanding. So yeah, Leaf, I wasn't gonna block you. Hey Dre, what's up? What's up, Gerald? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you, Gerald. Um, so no, I don't be blocking on other people's channel unless they say block. So I just wanted to just say that the interview was really great. You guys need to check it out. Like I said, I try to be up as transparent as I can be. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna tell everything because everything ain't everybody's business, especially on the social media platform. You have to be very careful what you say because I'm pretty sure you'll have people clip it up and say, "Oh, I remember when you said this," and then twist it around. So I always try to make sure that whatever I'm saying is going to be something that I can repeat again. So I really had a good time. Like I said, him and Miss just ETV, made me feel very comfortable, and it was just good conversation. It's just like if I was at home or if I was out and about and I met some good people and I'm just talking. That's how most interviews should be. You know, you should be feel comfortable with the person. You should feel like you guys are just sitting down having a drink or something like that. So I really had a good time over there talking to him and everything. So oh yeah, we ain't playing that. This Mexican coming up to me and I ain't finna be bought. Excuse me, but I don't know what he coming up because I ain't got no money and I hate to be that way. I'm with that with anybody. If I see them coming up to my car, let me pull off real quick because what we ain't gonna do is have a situation. But back to what I was saying, because I go from one thing to another. And hey, YouTube tuber, what's good? And I love my Latinos. Don't get me wrong, but when I see them, any type of man or anybody really coming up to my car, um, I start making an exit real quick because I'm like, and sometimes some people just could just be coming up and telling you, "Oh, your tires on flat" or something like that. But people are so crazy out here today. You can never be too safe out here. It's good to see you, Tuber. Thank you. So I'm driving, so if I don't look down at the chat, forgive me. But I was just coming through just to say hello. I really don't have a message besides you guys. I hope that each one of you have a good week coming up. I know it's a lot going on in people's lives. It's a lot going on in my life. Some good, some bad, and I hope that each day that we take very seriously than we did, but before. I was telling in the interview how there's certain things that have happened with me that I feel like has changed me in a good way because I don't look at things that I looked at maybe 2 or 3 months ago or maybe even a year ago. There's a lot of things that I had learned through going through grief that certain things is just not that serious at the end of the day. And when you look at the big scope of things in your life, you can look at all the certain situations that you've had, and there's some things that change you forever. Sometimes in a good way, and sometimes in a not so good way. So I'm learning to take some of the things that I have experienced within the last couple of months, the last few months, and I really am trying to use that to better myself as a person. Because let's just be honest, we all got some bad ways about us. Sometimes we can just be straight up lousy, and that's for all of us, not just one person. Um, we just have to kind of recognize our flaws, and I would just say, you know, don't be a waste. It's a lot of people that go to church and they pretend like they're good people for like 2 hours, that however long they're in church, and then after that it's like, you don't know if you met the devil again. So I just really don't want to be that type of person. Now some people I just like, Lord, you're gonna have to help me, because some people are really hard to deal with and hard to love. I'm gonna just be honest with you. But I do want to make a point in my life to not be the same person that I was a year ago. I really do, because I feel like to be living and not growing is, to me, that is like it's a waste of life. To be living and not to be growing, not to recognize your faults, not to recognize things that you need to. Hey Nark, what's popping? Good to see. Hey Larry. Now I told you guys I'm driving, so I can't I'm not gonna be looking down as much, because I don't want a problem, another problem, because I need my vehicle. But what I was saying, you just really have to kind of check yourself. And I have been doing a lot of self evaluation on how I handle situations and how I handle things. And I realized a lot of times, I was I was hypocritical, like many of us. Many of us are hypocritical. We say we don't do one thing, we judge somebody on something else, but we do something else that's just not maybe exactly like it, but it's similar to it. We and I said this before, we all are hypocrites to an extent, you know what I'm saying? But I just said, this year I got to do better with that. I got to do better and call my behavior what it is as well. It's just a part of taking accountability for where you have maybe wronged someone or maybe misjudged someone. And not all the time, because sometimes I'm dead on about certain things. It is what it is. Like some things you just dead wrong, and some things you're right. So you got to look back at some of the situations that you have kind of been through. You kind of have to see where could you have did some things better. So I said, don't let this year be a waste. Don't let this year be a waste. Now, if I'm the same person that I am, let's see, next year and the year after that, um, I'm missing something. I'm missing something, and I might not be connected to something like I thought, because you just can't live life and stay the same. You're either gonna get worse, preferably you hope to get better, right? But sometimes it's not everybody's goal. What's up, Smitty? What's popping? Yeah, that's not everybody's goal to get better, because most people just I feel that, especially in this day and time, they don't care. It's, like I said, it's all somebody else's problem, not theirs. So I said, I'm not gonna waste my time just sitting up here in this life, living the same way and doing the same thing and not calling my behaviors out either. Because guess what? The last time I checked, I don't walk on water. So I got a lot of work to do. But then again, I'm going to be patient with myself too, because I mean, I can't change everything all overnight. And I would say that to you. If you got some things in your life or some behaviors in your life that you know you need to work on, it's gonna take some time, but you gotta try to make the effort. It's a process. And that's kind of what I'm learning too. This stuff is a process out here. It's not just like some trials and error on a lot of stuff too. So I said that that was something that I definitely, but I think certain things they do change you. Sometimes it's in a bad way, and sometimes it's in a good way. So I'm learning to kind of deal with how I'm dealing with stuff, especially if it comes to grief or whatever I'm dealing with. I'm trying to learn to put that in a positive pers- perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I really do want to change some behaviors about me that are not productive to my life. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Forgive me if I seem like a little far off. I'm trying to speak as loud as I can. But yeah, I've just been kind of just dealing with that. So, dealing with how I deal with situations and deal with people. What's up, Don? What's up, Ben? Good to see you. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Peep Gang. What's good? Forgive me if I don't see y'all when y'all come in. That's because I'm driving. So thank you, Smitty. I appreciate that. Yeah, and you're right, Andrea. Some people are afraid to change because they're so comfortable with their stupidity, or they're so comfortable with their bad behavior. So I'm not. I'm not comfortable with uh, my stupidity. If I've had some stupidity, I'm not comfortable with the same type of behavior. You know, and people talk a lot about behavior on here, but they don't talk about how do you change your behavior. And then they also don't talk about, are you ready to change your behavior? Because you actually have to be ready to change something, you know. So like, um, I'm going from subject to subject, but I was thinking about that yesterday after I did the interview. I said, I really have seen some growth in how I see things, how I handle some certain things. There's still plenty of growth that I need to work on, and yeah, I was gonna talk a little bit. I think tomorrow. I don't know what my live is about tomorrow. I think it's if I don't change it, because you know me, I kind of change depending on how I feel. Because some days I just don't feel like talking. I mean, I talk to kids for 8 hours, so sometimes talking to other people, adults, I just really don't feel like it. So it just depends on how I feel tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna be talking a little bit about um, the generation of disrespect and how I was looking at the Cam Newton situation. And I think it could have been disrespect on both ends. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. It just depends on how you look at the situation. You got some celebrities on here, like and out there, like I would consider um, somebody that plays sports a celebrity, especially if they're really popular. But some celebrities are buttholes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's because they've been hurt by so many people, so they have a protective shell on, and they're very defensive with anyone. And then you have some people that are buttholes. Like when they see a celebrity, like they get jealous and they get upset, and it's like you can't get mad at that brother or that sister for making it. I mean, some you get some people they real jealous hearted and they in their buttholes, so they say stuff to celebrities as if they not people. You know what I'm saying? We all people up in here. You know what I'm saying? Unless you uh alien or something like that, or a robot. And so you're gonna have feelings when you're human. And a lot of people don't take that account when they be coming at these celebrities any kind of way. And then same thing, some of these celebrities, they think they're gods. So you got some of them, they kind of hard to deal with, and they come off with an entitlement because of their money and their name. Thank you, Alif. I appreciate it. And call self worth. Yeah, right. Right. Some celebrities they be kind of um they be kind of got bad attitude. Some of them. Then again, sometimes when you dealing with people, you can't help but to, because some folks really they can really rub you the wrong way. I mean, and I think sometimes it's intentionally. Now, from what I observed, looking at the video, it could have been both. But like I said, Cam Newton spent a lot of his time trying to help people, especially kids that were underprivileged, and so sometimes I remember when my little nephews and stuff, they would play them football games and stuff like that, and go, little minor leagues, and some of them parents is crazy, and they fighting folks on the not football court and all this kind of weird stuff. I'm like, this is kid sports. What y'all doing? And then, some of these parents and kids is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say on it. So there's a lot of different factors we could look at the Cam Newton situation. And then people are up in arms because of Trump. So guess Trump is, hey TP, what's good? Hey Gary. Trump is really making waves again. And I really, for the life of me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Trump is arrogant. I really do. But why do people think Biden is any better? I don't get that. Like, there's a lot of different things I just don't get. And people, I know when I was growing up, I would always hear my grandparents vote Democrat. They didn't even know what they were voting for. I don't think. But most of them, when they was talking about vote Democrat, that's because they heard somebody else say it. And they think that all black people, all minorities are supposed to vote Democrat. But they don't even know what they're voting for. So that was another thing that this year I said, I'm going to really pay attention to what people stand for. If it's something that I don't agree with, and everything you ain't going to agree with, let's just get that nipped in the bud, because some of this stuff, like I said, it's not a one size fit all when it comes to politicians. Let's just be honest with that. Hey, Channel 4, Chilltown, what's good? It's not gonna be no one size fit all with any politicians. So we can't ever get nothing perfect. But you need to kind of read up on the people, and I say this to myself, that people that are running for office, and see if that's really what you agree with, and not just because, oh, my mama and grandmama and everybody in my family vote Democrat, and I'm black or I'm a Hispanic, so I'm gonna vote Democrat, or my mama. Well, most black people that I've heard used to vote Democrat. Now people are starting to vote, liberal, Republican, and so. And some people are really starting to just be like, I'm not going to vote all Democrat. I'm not going to vote all Republican, because there's just certain things that you're just not going to agree with. So you got to pick what's best for you. And then I know when I was one of my history, I think it was world history, or was it Texas history, I had to take for a college course. It was one of them histories, U.S. history or something like that. This one guy, black guy, he told me he didn't believe in voting. And I was curious about it because I was always taught to vote, and he was like, I don't vote for them. My vote's not going to count. But I was like, well, what about, when your ancestors fought to vote, And they couldn't because they were seen as less than human. They didn't have any equality for blacks to, to vote. And I said, well, why? So you see this history and all of this, so why is it that you feel that way? And he was like, well, I just don't feel like my vote counts. They already pick who they want in the office anyway. Hey Philly, what's good? Hey Bama. And I was just like, well, that may be true because we don't know all the things that's behind the scenes that's going on with these elites. So that might be true. But I just think about the times that my ancestors had to fight to just be seen as a human and having the basic human rights of having a choice and practicing it with freedom. So that's my thing when I think about voting. It's not, I can't think about so much, is it going to count? Sometimes, because if that's the case, a lot of things we wouldn't do because it seems like everything is predestined, so you wouldn't do a lot of things. But my thing, when I think about the history and how in 1965 we did, get the opportunity as black people to vote and not have to go through all these literacy tests and all this kind of stuff to prove that we were intelligent enough to vote. So, I think of things like that. So it's like a lot of people think things in a different way. So I don't try to judge people on that. I just be trying to understand where people be coming from. And then I, maybe if I'm in a with talking to a decent human being, I can give my opinion without them chewing my head off. So yeah, so it's a lot of things that's going on in the world right now with the Trump and Biden, who's better, who's not, who's gonna win, who's not gonna win, all this kind of stuff. So you gotta worry about that. Then also with this council culture, you say anything that people don't like, they done counseled you. You know, they don't want to. They don't want to even give you a chance. These people, I've never seen in this day and time. I think people are not built like they used to be back in our grandparents' day. People, they not built strong. Not anymore. Not that I see. They people seem very overly sensitive, and they sometimes they got some, they kind of come off to me like they kind of have a weak mindset because they like to follow. I even learned you got to do some research on everything. You can't just believe what people say, and even if you go to church, you can't believe everything the pastor say. You better find out for yourself. So like I said, we shouldn't be left ignorant for about anything. There's so much things out here. There's so many different resources we have out here. And another thing I see out here, a lot of minorities, you know, they struggle with a lot of mental illness. Not to say that Caucasian people don't, but Caucasian people, most of the time, if they have money, they go and get help. Like they go get therapy. They get some medication. A lot of minorities struggle with mental illness. I'm gonna say that it probably has increased after COVID. When COVID came, it messed up a lot of people mentally, financially, emotionally. It just messed people up. Hey, Vetty, what's good? Oh, you said Trump is for Trump. Anyone selling Trump as a savior is full of crap. Anybody selling anybody is full of crap. Cause guess what? Hey, SCJ. Cause most of these people, they all about themselves anyway. To be honest with you, the first time you ever voted, it was for Trump. Okay. You said Biden. I'm not consistently checking Twitter. Say world war. lots of these YouTubers making noise ain't even turned into politics noise makers. Yes, a lot of noise makers, that's for sure. But like I say, I don't know. You got to check all these people out. You have to vet these people out because you just don't know what you're getting. And even when you do get them into office, you're still not going to know. You're still not going to know, you know? So I think of stuff like that. And then I look at how a lot of the AI technology and is really taking over, is going to be taking over even more this year and the year to come. Do you know that most humans won't have a job? That's going to be really scary. They might even have robots in the classroom, which might not be a bad thing because these kids, shoot, they might listen to a robot better than they will a teacher. You know, sometimes these kids be on another level. You be in the classroom with these kids, honey, they mind be on, most of the time, am I gonna have something to eat when I get home? You know, these kids are going through because they have some parents that are not always, parenting like they should. You got kids trying to figure out how am I gonna make some money, and they just be what, 9, 10 years old. That's why sometimes you gotta not be so quick to judge kids. That's another thing I'm learning because you don't know what these kids are going through at home. Now, I'm sitting, I did say I left church, so I was deciding that I was not going to cook. And my favorite thing to eat is Wingstop. This guy is in front of me changing his clothes. Now, I got to be in the hood. He is changing. This Negro got the door. He got the door open, both his doors open, so I can't see him. But it's not like if somebody's not driving up, they can't see him taking off his pants. This is so weird. But anyway, that caught me off guard. But I digress. Stay on point. Stay focused. That just kind of really caught me off guard. And he sees nothing wrong with what he's doing. So yeah, hell no. What's up, game in reps? Where you been? Hey Randy, where you been? Good to see you, Randy. Games and reps. You've been cutting up. I know you've been cutting up. You be cutting up in these streets all the time. They had you, Damn D had you nominated for being what? One of the wordsome, or what was that category? Damn D had games and reps in. Him and Ronald said, "Boy, games and reps." What's up, Bolo? Thank you for passing through. I hope you are doing well. I haven't seen you on anybody's panel in a while. What's going on? What's going on, gang? Not games and reps, but Bolo. You been doing good. Most annoying. Oh yeah, games and reps. And some of these trolls are, I don't know. Some of them are really sweethearts. Some of them are really sweethearts. I've came into a few bad trolls, but I kind of have an idea where they might be coming from. But for the most part, I've had pretty good relationship with some of these trolls. I maybe even flirted with some of them. But yeah, I'm just waiting for my Wingstop wings to be finished because I love me some Wingstop. If nothing else. He said, did he win? Because I was at the salon, but I think Ronald won, but you were nominated. I was like, why they doing my boy Games and Reps? Boy, you must be messing with Damn D. That's another content creator for those who don't know. You must be messing with Damn D Games and Reps. He had you up there. Bolo said, I'm very well protecting my peace and working on the business. Okay. Well, okay, that's exactly what I do. That's why y'all don't see me. Y'all see me hit and miss on a lot of different uh things that's going on around here because honey, people see you in the chat, you public enemy number one. They start coming for you. And then sometimes I just don't feel like it. You know, I told y'all I do a lot of things like, with different people and family members and stuff. So a lot of times I be trying to just do me and have a life outside of YouTube. Not to say it's anything wrong if you want to be on here a lot, but for me, I need to breathe. I don't feel comfortable all the time being on here like that. Even the people I support, I try to share people's lives and go and make sure I press the like button. But I just some certain things is kind of like overwhelming for me. It's just a lot going on YouTube, and really, when you have things in your life that you're dealing with or you pay more attention to, you really just don't have the time or care. I just really don't. So you see a lot. Sometimes I'll be quiet, and sometimes, like I said, somebody rub me the wrong way. I might speak on it, but sometimes I don't. You know, sometimes I don't, because what's the point? A lot of these folks are content with being who they are, and that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Yeah, yeah, but it's good, Bolo, that you protecting your peace. Um, and sometimes you have to step away for your own sanity. If you don't step away, you definitely will be overwhelmed. It will start to wear on you, and you're just gonna not like people that much. Sometimes being on here and then having to deal with people in real life, it can be overwhelming. And sometimes if you're not careful, you'll really stop liking people. Like for real. Like in real life though. In the last, I would say last year, I was very irritable. Very irritable. This year, I'm like, I ain't doing none of that. Either I rock with you or either I don't. Either I like you or I don't. But to keep going back and forth, I'm gonna say what I need to say and I'm gonna move on. It's up to you. If you continue, you're gonna be talking to yourself. Because I don't give a darn. Most of these folks that you get upset about, and I had to even tell myself, most of the people you get upset about, what they done said about you, how they turned on you, you don't know these people anyway. So why you mad? It's just, it is what it is. And then even the people you know sometimes will turn on you. So you just have to realize people are people. And to cry about it a lot is a waste of your time. So I take breaks from this place of YouTube. I take break from even expounding on things because some of it ain't my business. And if it is got something to do with me in it, it ain't even worth talking about. Because these folks don't know you no way. They don't know you. They think they know you. They think they got something on you. And even if they do, know something about you, who cares? Because every dog has their day. While they exposing you, they stuff gonna be exposed. It's just you reap what you sow. I remember when I had the life coach coming for me. Now you see her stuff being exposed. It don't take nothing for life to come back and bite you in the butt. And it happens to all of us. It ain't just somebody, it's all of us. We all have to reap what we sow. And that's just what that is. And to be honest with you, some people I don't feel sorry for because they put the same they hey, they gave you what the stuff, they gave you the problems, they gave you the the situation. A lot of times people put stuff on you, or they try to do a lot of projection, and then when it comes back on them, then it's like, nah, I don't feel sorry for you. Take it. Take it like a champ. Because I had to take it like a champ. And I still do. It's a lot of stuff, it's just like, it is what it is. I'm not having no arguments with nobody on here. Because guess what? I don't know you. I have arguments with people that I care about. you know. Now, there is sometimes I get pretty heated. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can get pretty heated to the point to where I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel or whatever. You can take it how you want to. You might say what you need to say or whatever. I don't care. But other than that, that's it. But I'm not gonna sit up here and do no lives going back and forth with people. Like I said, folks gonna rock with who they gonna rock with. They gonna like who they like. And you can't change nobody's mind about you if they don't like you. Neither should you care. As long as you good and know you didn't do anything, or you didn't do anything to the point to for them to dislike you that much, then you good. What you need to worry about is those that you really care about, that you really have a relationship with. That's how I see it. What's up, realist? But yeah, like I say, honey, I don't. A lot of them people that have situations on here now, and they stuff. I'm like, I don't feel sorry for you, because guess what? Then nobody feels sorry for me. And a lot of times, not all, but sometimes we cause things on ourselves, and that goes for me as well. So I don't need nobody coming on my comments talking about, oh, you being a hypocrite. Shut up. I already said it. But one thing you ain't gonna see me doing is going around messing with people just because. You have to do something to me. But yeah, I have been behaving myself lately, which is a good thing for everyone, including myself. I have been behaving myself and trying to stay in my lane, because that is the most safest place to be. What y'all think about that? So yeah, I try to stay in my lane. Yeah, younger guys, you will have to ignore people, because if you don't, you'll be upset all the time. You know, I didn't know how you can really affect people's lives on here, like to the point where they're still talking about you like that. That's pretty unusual for me. But you can really affect people like that on here. Like I said, I can only talk about, like, if a person has done what they've done to me. It has to be something that they've done to me personally. But then again, you can't keep talking about stuff because it's like beating a dead horse. And then again, no one cares. No one cares at the end of the day what you've gone through. No one. No one cares. So that's another thing you will find out as you go about in life. The people do not care. They got their own problems. I'm sorry, I'm just talking and talking and talking. The thing I hate about YouTube is more visible you become, the bigger the target. Even if you stay right. Hey, L Boogie, how are you? Some of you mods, can y'all put your channel in the chat as well as other people? Boogie has a channel. Young Riaz has a channel. Hey, the bad guy. Good to see you. Forgive me if I didn't speak to you coming in. Sometimes when I'm zoned out talking about something, I'm like I said, I'm still waiting on my wings. I don't pay attention sometimes to the chat. Right. I mean, sometimes somebody was, people be saying my name or something like that, and I'll be like, a lot of times I don't even be there. I don't even be. And then somebody says they said this. It was, and a lot of time it ain't bad, but it's just like, oh, okay, or whatever. But I'm just like, man, you really don't know how your name will ring around here, good or bad. And I don't really be tripping on a lot of stuff because, like I told you, when stuff happens, you start to change your perspective about how you see things and how you deal with people. Like, I'm telling you guys, December and January, December of last year and January this year, it really did something to me. And it made me stop taking everything so personal. And it's also made me kind of start like, choose your battles. Do you know how much life you miss focusing on negativity and negative people? Like, you miss a lot of life. You miss a lot of living by doing it. And that's no cap. Like, you really do. I think about the time that I waste worrying about, upset about, and none of it really matters when you think about it. So whatever situation that you have in your life, even if it wasn't a not so good situation, let it make you to be better. Don't let it make you worse. Let it make you better. And like I said, death, it can mess you up. It can mess you up. It can make you go one or two ways. So you gotta choose it wisely when you making decisions. When you grieving, because, and she better not hit my car, okay? Because I'm trying to be okay. All right. Yeah, you know me, I go from one thing to another. But you really I really have to check myself, y'all. I'm sorry. Because sometimes you can speak so much positivity and then you'll get tested on it. Like this lady pulled in next to my car. She looked like she was about to hit it. Now, I'm trying to live right. Hey, TY, what's good? The most hated person on YouTube. What's good? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Juicy? So, I just, like I said, I just really, that really did something to me. So I really don't take a lot of this stuff now as seriously as I did before, because it's just, life is short, and then you got to deal with, am I spending time wasting on foolishness by getting upset and mad, people that don't know you? It is a waste. Even when you deal with people at your job, like, it's, oh my God, it's one teacher. I'm like, Lord, you gonna really have to help me, because I'm telling you, I be wanting to get real Oak Cliff style on her. But I'm going to keep it professional, because I'm in a professional setting and there are kids around. So you have to take everything in the right perspective, put it in the right perspective. Yes, please like the push the like button. Russell, what's up with this? Damn, you violent little woman. You have better a better day with your mean ass. I'm not. I'm not mean. I can be. Yeah. Look, I need to have Blizzy up here so you can put 50 on his head. Hey K Bar, what's good? Shout out to Compton. I got some cousins in South Central, Cerritos, Santa Monica, Apple Valley. Shout out to the West Coast. Selena, I choose to handle what's that? I choose to I choose my handle for said reasons. Okay. Unfortunately, what the hell is this nigga doing? I'm sorry. He all up on me. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. They got me off. Unfortunately, I had a lot of people are are not nice and only do things if they're getting something right. You do pray for her, Selena. I'm gonna pray for her. All right. Yeah, I am. We are taught. I don't know why this. He seemed like some of these people act like they are high all the time. Like who? What's going on? These people be driving crazy. But oh, they got me off. I need to go and get my wing, check on my wings, because these people can't even park in the parking lot. But what I was telling y'all, Russell, I need $50. No, I'm just kidding. You got some anger in you today, huh? No, no, no. Look, I'm smiling. I'm gonna show you. I'm smiling. Hey, I'm smiling. I'm not frowning at all. I'm not frowning. I just, like I said, some of these people when you be in the parking lot, like they be doing too much. Almost running into your car. We are in a parking lot. Slow down. I don't got time for you, Russell. I don't know what you're talking about. I said I'm be praying about it. What are you talking about? See, I hear you. I hear you. Don't judge me. I said I'm praying. You got, hey Machine Fit, what's good? Thank you, SCJ. I appreciate you. I don't know where your boy Raw. He said he was gonna pop up in here one day. He said he gonna liven the live up. I said that should be exciting. Him coming in here with his silly self. Yeah, I ain't chewing nobody's head off today. I'm being good. I'm having a good day. It's beautiful out here in Dallas, Texas. I had a good day. I'm finna get me some wings. I'm finna go home and chill. I was gonna go to a family gathering, but I think I'm just gonna go home and chill, and catch up with them later. I enjoy being around my family, unlike some people. So yeah, I think I'm gonna chill because this next week that's coming up, that's spring break. No, that is the last week before spring break. So I'm really excited about that. So because I look forward to days off, and I will take one during the week too if I need to, because my mental health is all important. My mental health is all important. Okay. Hey, no drama. It's sunny in Florida. You're about to take I'm about to take my son out to practice drive. Oh Lord. I remember when I first started driving, honey, I was a nervous wreck. They had me and it was a lady at my church that taught me how to drive because my sisters they didn't have the patience. They were scary. And I was a little tense when I would get under a wheel at first. Just think about it. If I have road rage now, like I was really tensed up when I first started. So I was real nervous. I was driving real slow, like real slow. And my friends and people like, dang, Selena, you drive slow? I'm like, yeah, because I was just nervous all the time. And Dallas is like the sixth place in the states for worst drivers. So driving here is pretty bad. Then if you like in sixth place, so I was real tense. Thank you, Russell. Thank you for blessing me. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Rudy's chicken. You know what? I was by there the other day, and I thought about I said Russell talking about Rudy's chicken and Vince, and I said I want to go get me some Rudy's chicken, but I went ahead and went down there to Records Barbecue. Now I know Vince said the last time he said it wasn't good, but every time I go, the barbecue be good, so I went and got me some barbecue. I love me. That's another thing. I'm telling you, honey, I have to stay in the gym because I would definitely be a fat girl. I love to eat. I love to eat. It is like I said, that I love me some good links and ribs. Oh my goodness. And Records to me has some of the best barbecue. I like what's this? Spring Creek barbecue. I don't know if y'all have that in the states that y'all live in, but I like Spring Creek. But you have some like family barbecue places over here in the hood. They be pretty good. Like Smoky Joe's. If you ever came to Dallas, like and it's in Oak Cliff, they got good barbecue. It's a lot of nice places over here that has good barbecue, good food. Um, Maybe a Snickers because you a little hungry, angry. It's on me. When I come to South Dallas, I need my 50 back. You ain't getting your 50 back, please. You owe it, and like my grandma say, you owe Indian giver. I don't give back no money. You all know that by now. But I do every now and try to give. I do try to bless people. I said I was going to do it, and I have been doing it twice. I try to do it twice a month. So I think this month I only did it one time, but starting in March, I'm gonna go back to doing it twice a month, just giving like some cash out. So, because I do want to be a giver instead of always being a taker. So, but nah, you ain't getting this back, Russell. I give you a kiss through the screen. But yeah, I just had so much I just wanted to say, but I think I said enough. I talked about a little bit about the Cam Newton situation, talked about Biden and Trump, just about how I see things, the perspective of, the things that you deal with when you're going through situations, how things should change you sometimes for the good, but sometimes they change people for the bad. I talked about that. I talk about what else? I talked about a lot of different stuff. Talked about a lot of different stuff. Hopefully y'all got something from it besides just hearing me talk, talk, and talk and talk. And I'm not a little angry woman, so y'all know that when I smile, I really smile. I'm smiling because I'm happy. So I'm not smiling because I'm struggling. You know how some people struggle to smile and they put on that fake smile? I'm not doing that. So I'm not angry. Just certain things. I'm like, if you're in a parking lot, you should be able to park your car without all swaying over to my side. Don't make no sense. I'm just like I said, I'm just just having the conversation. So what's been going on in the YouTube streets lately? I see that Garrett Chavez is still the main topic. Oh, hey Shirley, what's good? What's up, Dimple D? I see Garrett. He's still the main topic of discussion. So oh Garrett, I know you probably in the bushes. Like I said, once these people get to 1,000 or something, honey, they start acting funny. Garrett, if you're in the bushes, you can come out. We ain't gonna hurt you. But Garrett seems to be popping. Everybody wants to talk about Garrett. I wonder is that, hey Sassy, I wonder is that what he really wanted? You at the museum? Oh, are you at the Dallas Museum or are you at the parole exam museum? I'm sorry. I gave her a token. Who you gave a token? Who you gave a token to? Smitty. Smitty, you was telling me somebody mad at you about me? Damn, that's cold blooded. I have that effect. Would you say, Regina, I need you to tamper down in my Selena voice. What I say? Regina. Regina here? Yeah, tamper that down. I'm not finna we finna tamper it all the way down. Yes, yes, yes. I'm tampered for right now. Smitty sending tokens. Smitty, if it's a token of trust and it looks like something that looks like a worm, I don't want to see it. Not a worm. What? A cucumber, an eggplant. I don't want to see it. I don't want that token of trust. Money's always good though, but no tokens of trust. You're good. No cucumbers and no eggplants. Pictures. I'm just saying. I'm not that. I'm not hard up. But some of these folks are, so they might need it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm just playing with y'all. I just like talking to y'all. It's kind of like if we were all talking on the phone together. That's so weird, right? But I'm the one that's doing all the talking. Mm-hmm. So yeah, yeah, send me some money. You could never go wrong with that. I have all you do y'all know about what was it, the 5 love languages? Mine was always, well, I actually had 3. It was quality time, words of affirmation, and gifts. But then I think about it, I'm like, dang, I think I like all of them. Like acts of service. So that means if I need like my some gas in my car or some tires and stuff like that. I like all them love languages. Hmm. It seemed like, hey, Mr. Make You Rich, what's good? Right. It is. That's true. You gotta be careful, honey. That is very true. Mr. Make You Rich. All money ain't good money, honey. And some of these folks, honey, yeah, boy, they'll hate you to the bitter end once you through with them. They ready for you. They ready for blood. I got this one little boy. When Speedy had told me, he still talking about me in the chat. I ain't even there. I'm like, my God. Kind of mess is this? But you're right, Mr. Make It Rich. All money ain't good money, and some things, just stay away from it. You said a word there. Yeah, I like all of them love language. SJ, I really do. That's what I was talking about yesterday. How so many people, especially women, got it bad sometimes too, and men. I'm gonna just say both. Like they always asking for stuff that they're not. Like they're asking for somebody that's loyal. They're asking for someone that is kind and all this kind of stuff. But you're not even that. So how you asking for stuff that you're not? So I said, you know what? I'm not gonna ask for nothing that I'm not. I'm whatever I want. I'm gonna work on it so I can be that. So I won't be a hypocrite asking for something that I know I can't deliver myself. That doesn't make any sense. But we do it all the time. Yeah, we do it all the time. Always asking for stuff. Selena talking nice. Yes, I am talking nice. All right, Smitty, they're gonna be on your head. But how long I've been on here? And I'm not always talking, Russell, so I don't even know why you lying like that. Cause a lot of times I don't even be getting on here. Selena, why can't a man do what he wants if he provides? What you mean? Cause I don't understand it. Like, I feel like a man, he can do he sure can bless me. Like I ain't tripping. So I don't need you to kind of explain that. My money is good money. I just need it back, people. How you gonna get it back? Like what you trying to get? What you mean? Because it ain't no tricking over here. Like what are you talking about? You need your money back, child. Please. I don't fool with Indian givers. And forgive me for anybody that I that's an old saying that some people used to say, older people used to say. So forgive me. I don't want to offend anybody that is Native American, because Native, and then too, I don't know why we always say Indians or Native Americans. No, Indians are from India. Native Americans are Native Americans. So forgive me if I don't want to offend anybody on that, because I thought about it, and this is such a cancel culture, and you just don't want to offend people for their ethnicity or their culture. So forgive me for that. But my grandmother used to say that all the time. Hey, Vivens, congratulations. Hey, CX, how are you? I didn't see you come in. Thank you for coming, CX. Congratulations, Bivens. I hope you had a great honeymoon. Guys, congratulate Mr. Bivens. Hey CC, he just got married not too long ago, maybe about a week and a half, maybe two. So y'all congratulate Mr. Bivens on his marriage, his union with his love of his life. So that's a blessing, and I hope you had a great honeymoon, and I pray you have a even better marriage, because yeah, you're going to need all the prayer you can get. Marriage, from what my sister told me, it can be very good, but it also can be very challenging. So hopefully hopefully you met someone that you are friends with first, because that is going to really help when you're friends with people before you know, really get with them like that. So, congratulations to you. Yeah, Bivens just got married. And that's good to see men excited about being married. Most men and women now, they don't want to get married. And that they have that right. But it used to be like back in the day, I always say back in the day when people That was their goal, to get married, to first get a job, get married, have some kids, get a, well, first, I know with the men, it was to get a job, get your own place, find the love of your life, get married, and have kids. That's the way it used to be. All right, that's good, Bevins. And we appreciate men like you that take marriage seriously. So kudos to you for that, because some of these folks, men and women, don't take marriage seriously. It's like, well, if it don't work out, I'll get divorced, and I'm like, the only time, to me, something should, and then again, like I said, everybody different, but I would think if like somebody cheats on you, especially multiple times, but some people survive through that. I don't know how, but they do. Or if somebody's beating the hell out of you, then I see that as for grounds of divorce. Like, that's crazy. Or even being abusive mentally, emotionally, and verbally. Sometimes that can be enough for some people. You know, I had one. I had one Aunt Betty, very nice lady. She died in 2000, and I think it was 17. I think it was 2017. Aunt Betty died, and Aunt Betty loved this man. She wasn't even married to him, but she was common law married to him. She had two kids by him, and my two cousins, and they were together for like maybe about 20 to 20 something years, 20 to 30 some years, something like that. But through the whole time they was together, like, he would be cheating on her. And that just really, she would always take him back. Then finally, he met a younger woman and decided to get married to her. But he been with my aunt for, like I said, probably, I'm gonna say 30 years, right? Once he got married to her, her health declined. Do you know that I didn't realize this? I think she died of a broken heart. I didn't even think that that was real. But I think she grieved herself so much. She ended up having a stroke. She was going through a lot of stress. She ended up having a stroke. And then after that, she just did not want to try anymore. And she ended up passing. And I thought that that was really something, because I said, I didn't really realize that people can die of a broken heart. I really believe she did. That's why you really have to be kind of careful about who you give your life to, because some of these people out here, you've been with them for a number of years, and then they decide they through with you and go on to the next person. And what you gonna do? You know? But she was the sweetest person. I don't know why stuff happens to the kindest people. But I think one of her problems was she didn't know her worth. Because there's just some things you just don't tolerate. A lot of things you just don't tolerate. So some women and men, they don't know their worth. Because if they knew their worth, it's some things you wouldn't put up with. And I gotta be honest with you, I ain't putting up with too much. I'm gonna put up with some things because we're human. Nobody's perfect. Like keeping the toilet seat up. Some people freak out about that. It's not a big deal. Even if he forgets, just put it down. Or if he leaves his shoes in the living room after you done cleaned up, it's not a big deal. Just take your shoes, put it where it's supposed to. But I'm talking about real things like people trying to cuss you out every day, or trying to hit you, or always just cheating on you, stuff like that. That is a bit much, okay? But then everybody got a different tolerance level. I ain't it ain't for me. I ain't gonna say what I never will put up with, but I just know some things that I'm definitely yes, it's kind of a definitely for me. But then, like I said, life happens to us all. We don't always know how we're going to handle things like we think we would when the situation actually happens. But there is some things that's kind of like, nah, I'm good. You going to leave a man for 30 minutes? What? What the hell, TV, are you talking about? Oh, Lord. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, let me go back up. How's it really cheating if you come home every TP? I'm gonna need you to stop. I know you lying. Child, you TP. Child, TP, stop. I know you lying. Oh Lord. Oh my God. TP. I know you a player. What they say, player from the Himalayas. TP is tripping, y'all. Stop it. Pause. The hell is wrong with him? TP is serious. Yeah, Tiffy, I'm gonna need you to come up on this panel because I'm gonna have to talk some sense to you, boy. Look, I'm gonna have to talk some sense to you. What are you talking about? Selena, if you find the right person, would you relocate? Yes, I have made it known. It was someone that I was talking to at the time, and I did say if it was to be with me and that person, yes, I would relocate without a doubt. I just like I said, but it got to be somebody that is really right for me, and we right for each other. Like we have talked through some things. We kind of discussed a lot of different factors because yeah, I would, you know, I would, because like I said, everything is not gonna always be where you are. So that's something that I know for sure. And sometimes you can meet somebody and their job relocates, right? And so you want to stay connected with that person, and the person wants to be with you. You want to be with that person. Y'all work it out. Y'all end up getting married. Of course, I would relocate in a heartbeat. I definitely will miss, but I got family all over, so I'll be good anywhere I go. But I definitely will miss some of my family in Texas. But I will be good because I have that person. You know, I have that person. So, what are you talking about, young Riaz? Selena, to me, I like full package, but it's one example out of it. Oh Lord, what are you talking about? Oh, you say, Selena, I'm very open to marrying a black woman. What you trying to tell me, young Riaz? Trying to tell me? Um, you said so twice a year, man. K Creep, it's over. The family destroyed. Boy, you done already destroyed the family. TP, I know you. TP, I know you are playing. Like Essie, he is not for real. I know he not. Like he got to be playing. This is scary, TP. For you to even type this. Selena, I'll move to San Antonio. I don't live in San Antonio, Smitty. I live in Dallas. Oh Lord, Smitty don't even know where I live. I live in Dallas. You talking about San Antonio? My goodness, you ain't been listening to me. I can tell. See, another thing. I want a man that listens. Selena, I'm just telling what I like in general, of course. Oh, okay. Hmm. Trying to see what you talking about. A lot of these men feel like TV, which is scary. But it's some women out here, honey. They are something else. Shoot. If I didn't have no look, if it wasn't the way I raised, boy, I'd be something else. I'd be something else out in these streets. Mm-hmm. Tell me it's close, honey. Nah, it ain't close. San Antonio is like I think San Antonio's how many hours away? San Antonio might be 6 hours away. That's okay. Just say you forgot Smitty. But yeah, it's all good. Andrea, you a mess. You like Dallas? What you say, Agent Smith? In the future, I would choose a Nigerian woman. What's about a Nigerian woman that you like? You like a Nigerian woman? I met this white guy. He said he like black women. And I said, well, what is it about black women that you like? Because I was just kind of curious. You know me, I'm always going to ask questions because I was trying to figure out, it's nothing wrong with it, but I was asked him, I was curious about this because he has red hair, they call them gingers. He has red hair, blue eyes, and he really likes black women, and I thought that was pretty interesting. He says he likes black women because they're unapologetically them. They're strong. They don't mind saying how they feel and all this kind of stuff. That's what he was saying. I said, yeah, some white women like that too, and some Hispanic women like that too. It just depends on the woman. Riaz, you like thick Nigerian or light? Uh, women about women think about family unit, family over TV. I'm gonna need you to go somewhere because you tripping. You are wilding out. you know, TP is very interesting. Now, I mean, I don't know if you hit panels, TP, but you definitely need to come up on my platform and explain to me your theory behind this, because just like Essie was saying, I really feel like this is a lot of men and it's some women kind of mindset. So I'm really curious about how you came up with this. Oh, it's 3.5 hours away. Okay. I'm curious about this. TP, I don't know if you get on panels, but I will give you the floor to explain this. Because this is very interesting. It's very interesting to me. Because I know you told me you was married. Now, it does depend on the woman that you marry. There is some women that are I would say open to a open relationship. Like they have an open marriage. So they don't mind you every now and then, getting another woman. But the flip side to that is, would you mind her getting another man? See, that's the tricky part of it. TP, I still like you. I think you're interesting. I'm just curious about this because this is really something to hear. But you know what? You're always loved here, so I don't know why you feel hated. But yeah, there is some women that they're open to that. So you might have the wife that's actually open to that. I'm just not. So, but there is some women that are open to an open relationship and having multiple partners. But the thing about it, it's really funny how men handle it when it's the woman that wants another man. So I don't know if y'all remember that movie years ago, and I think was it called Menage a Trois or something like that. It was something because, and I saw it, and I shouldn't have saw it when I was like I think a freshman in high school. The movie came out, and I snuck over a friend's house. Somehow I saw the movie, and it was with, I don't know if that's really the name of it, but it was something with Kenya Moore was in that movie. And what is that light skinned dude that used to be on different world? I can't think of it right now. But they were, two of them were married. They ended, and they were kind of going through some marital problems, and they wanted some excitement in their relationship, and they met a bisexual woman, and they got together, whatever, and it ended up messing their whole relationship up because I forgot how it all turned out. But anyway, it was a mess. So sometimes them open relationships, it can really be a a disaster. But sometimes if it can work, it just depends on the people. I'm thinking. I think it's called Menage a Trois, something like that. I wouldn't want multiple partners. I want my wife, and every now and then let me do what I want. Who's getting hurt? Oh, okay. Well, if she fine with it, nobody should be getting hurt. She just gotta be fine with it, I guess. But no, if she fine with it, shoot, that's between you and your wife and whoever y'all with, or whoever you with. So like that kind of stuff, hey, I'm like, to each his own. Okay, y'all, it's getting up to 1:30. Everybody has was sexualized during the late 60s. Sexual revolution will stop. Yeah, so that would be considered the baby boomers, I think. The That's when all of the peace all that peace sign, and then you got the flower child and all that kind of stuff. They were very free. They had multiple orgies and things like that. Like when that guy, what's his name, not Marilyn Manson, his name is Charles Manson. When he came out, they had a weird situation with them too, because all of them slept together. All of them slept with the men. I don't know if the men slept with him, but I know he slept with all the women, and then the men would share with him. So that was a weird situation up in there. And then they out there killing folks. So that was a weird time, very important time in history, because like I said, black people were able to vote. Jim Crow and all of that. So it was a very important time, but it was also a lot of people were introduced to being sexualized, overly sexualized, I think. But yeah, that's life. Time really does bring about a change. But yeah, I really had a good time. Did y'all have a good time, or did I kind of just bore you guys? You can just be honest. I'll work on it. I'm learning to take constructive criticism, long as it's not disrespectful. Black families thrived on those days, and men did what they want. And I'm gonna agree with you on that, because from what I know of, one of my grandfathers was faithful to my grandmother, but I don't know, right? But he always took care of home. You've always, worked. He's always took, because my grandparents had 12 children, so he took care of all of his children. Um, he always had a good reputation as far as working, and he had good reputation with the people in his community. But I don't know if he has ever stepped out or did his own thing. I know some of his brothers did, so he might could have too. Because one of my great uncles had like 26 kids, I believe. He had 15 by one of his wives. He had 14 by the, I think the very, he had 4 by the first wife. He had, no, I think it was 16 by the second wife. Then he had the other ones, thing in between. So he was a rolling stone. I had another uncle, great uncle, he just had 11. The only one out of his 8 brothers had the least kids had 3. That was the least, out of all of his 8 brothers and his sisters. Just one of them just had 3. So the rest of them always had a lot of kids. From, I'm gonna say, from 5 kids and up. Yeah, Charlie, you already know what time it is. That's why I say I got family everywhere. I saw your mom today and your sister. Oh, in the live now. You agreed. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, different folks, different strokes, honey. I ain't gonna judge. Hey D, what's good? DL? Like I said, my grandfather was a good man, but I don't know his secrets. I don't know his secrets. But guys, I appreciate. Oh yeah, okay. You got it, Smitty. That's why I was trying to figure out what the name of it was, but I know it has something to do with Twa. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I'm gonna enjoy my wings so I can stop being an angry lady. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you for blessing me today. Thank you, TP. Thank you, whoever else. Let me go up and see if I can find out who sent, because I want to tell you thank you. I need to put a star behind y'all stuff. I don't know how to go back on this phone. I'm sorry, y'all. But whoever donated to me today, thank you, Philly. You too, Sassy. Whoever donated to me, thank you so much. And even if you didn't donate, sorry, Ty Tom. Even if you didn't donate to me, but you pressed the like button, right? I appreciate you for that too. Even if you didn't stay but 5 minutes, I appreciate you for that too. Anything that you've done to support my channel, I thank you so much, because guess what? Without you, I would not be here talking, because it's a waste talking to one person. Okay, so I appreciate you for whatever you have done to support me, and that is the truth, no cap. So like I said, the like button is always a blessing, because like I said, that puts you in the algorithm. Also, for some apparent reason, people are having problems with their getting notifications. I don't know what's up with that. So but I know the little bell, if you could push all, I think you should get the notifications. Sometimes you have to do it more than once, but I don't know what's going on with that. But I do appreciate you guys when you do come on, because like I said, this was a last minute live, and I was just, like I said, I just wanted just to say hello to you. Hey Silverback, how are you? I was just talking about the interview. Thank you. um Thank you, Smitty. But I appreciate everybody that come through here. Like I say, and those who give me encouraging words, I appreciate that. Because listen, nobody want to be on here talking to hearing somebody that's just boring, and that's why I asked y'all, tell me the truth. Because I really do want to work on whatever I need to work on and get some, because I really try to say things that's on my mind and my heart. I really try not to just be coming on here, just be blabbing away. But anyway, I hope that you got some type of it. But for whatever, the whole point of everything that I said was, whatever you are going through, use those situations and make it a positive. Like I was telling you about me grieving and over a death. I'm using that as a positive because I'm learning how to see people different. I'm learning how to see situations different. And I'm learning to not sweat the small stuff, because at the end of the day, none of this really matters. It only matters when it's the important people are around you, the people you love, the people you care about, and the things that you enjoy doing in your life. That is what matters. And if you give to people, if it's not always need to be monetary. It could be giving somebody a hug or giving somebody a text to say, hey, I was just thinking about you. Anything that you go through, whether bad or good, let it make the best out of you. Don't let it make the worst. All right. So that was the whole point of me saying all of everything I said about everything, right? Even about people that almost seem like they're about to hit my car when they're parking. So that's the point of all of it. So I hope you got something from it. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, thank you, El Boogie. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Cause you know what? And if you wake up in the morning, that's a blessing. But you know, them Mondays, they hard for me. But anytime you wake up, it's another day and you have another chance. So to do better than the day before, right? So hopefully we make those decisions to do better than we did yesterday. So guys, y'all be blessed. I'm finna go and get my wing stop. I know it got to be cold. So love you to Reese's Pieces. Thank you, Charlie, for coming through. That's one of my million of cousins, y'all. And some of them be watching in the bushes a lot of times, or they go and look at my replay. But I wanted to make sure I just came to say hello to you, because you guys are important to me. You're a part of me now. So thank you. And hopefully I'm a part of you. So y'all be blessed. Love you to Reese's Pieces. Bye.